Hey guys, I'm back, and we've got Steel to Reel. So I know this looks like the 14 by 10 by 4 subscription box, but that's not what this subscription is. No. This is Steel to Reel, brought to us by awesome Patreon dude, Joseph. He went through 3 months of trying to get the original box to us, but then the follow-on box, the next month box, just was waiting here one day. It was just here, prompt. So I like that. The reason I have it upside down is because the shipping label's on the other side, and I thought this would be a quicker, easier way to do it. So here's the box certificate, if you're interested in what a box certificate looks like. Fancy. So let's get into Steel to Reel for August 2022 and see what we've got. Again, we still don't really know what level box this is, because the truth is Joseph doesn't really remember what he signed up for in the first place, because he did it so long ago. He did an automatic 3-month subscription. That's cool looking. What is that? It's squishy. I just saw the color and I said, that looks cool. What the fuck is... Well, this is confidence inspiring. Fan-fucking-tastic then. Alright. Silicone travel bottle set. I still like that color. I'm gonna get everything out. We'll look at it in a second. Alright, so there are a number of items here. And there's no card or anything in the box to tell us anything we're dealing with. So that's interesting. Okay. This looks very... you know what? I'm saying this now before I look it up. This looks like something that I'd see in a very cheap place. I don't know, but we'll look. I don't know what to start with, so we're gonna start with... Oh, and then this was just floating around in the box. Just there. So, we're gonna start with this, which absolutely is something you could buy at Walmart. For sure. It's a travel bottle set. And they do have tops, I guess, that they were supposed to be secured into. But somehow I feel like somebody opened these up, and so I don't know. Now is this Steel to Reel, or is this travel bottle set, box? What I don't know what this is, but this is totally something that you can find at Walmart. So I guess we can, well, you gotta set this up ahead of time. What do you gotta do? Sunscreen. Soap. Lotion, conditioner. Great. Okay, so travel bottle set. So literally somebody went to Walmart and bought this bottle set and put it in here. I'm curious. I am curious. Hang on. Walmart.com, $12.97. It is literally a Walmart item, like I said. There it is. So we got these 3 things, which are... I mean... okay, it is what it is. It is what it is, and it is. Alright, next. Another Coglins. So it is, it's a Jose Ente Plu. It's a rain cover. Now, you know what? This is another, so we get this at Walmart or whatever as well. But you know what? At least this, I feel like, and I'm going to have to open this up so we can take it. At least this, I feel like you could take out and, when I think Steel to Reel, I'm thinking outdoors. I'm thinking not a camping trip. I mean, yeah, maybe a camping trip. But, yeah, I'm thinking like an actual, well, this is... Okay, so I don't know if I want to undo this whole thing. But yeah, this will keep your gear dry. You could actually put this around it's bigger, but it's 32 by 48, but it's, adjustable. It's got elastic in there. I can feel it. Put this around your pack while you're hiking. Keep it, this has multiple applications. Yes, it is a rain cover all the way around, but whether you could wrap yourself in this thing if you needed to stay out of the elements. This is a great outdoors item for whether you're camping, whether you're surviving, whether you're doing this. It's not a It's not a TSA compliant shampoo bottle. Now, somebody could argue, somebody could tell me that I'm wrong, and those are great, and that's fine. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes, you know, I have an initial impression of something, and somebody's got to talk me down from it. But this, to me, is a much better box-type item. You could probably, I'm just saying, you know, improvisation can make a shelter half out of this. It's like this, even though this too, and so yes, another brand you buy at Walmart, but at least this you got possibilities with. Here's the My Medic Super Bivy. Steel to Reel does a lot of My Medic stuff. They have a lot of My Medic stuff. Skill level, basic. Yeah, it's a bivy, get in it. How much do you want to bet this is just another Mylar space blanket type thing? How much? How much do you want to bet? You guys betting? Now, instead of a blanket, it's shaped like a sleeping bag. But when you get down to it, it is the same thin Mylar. Yeah. I don't know what they're... Okay. Now, if you don't have one, if you don't already have one, cool. Have one, put it in there. Because I talk a lot of crap because every single box, every subscription, every 3 or 4 months wants to send us another space blanket, super bibby, something like this, you know? But in an emergency, having one is good. Having, you know, I said this in another video, having 39 of the same thing, it gets a little excessive. Having one of these things is good because it can help keep body heat and everything, but they tend to just throw these things at you in every box, in every subscription, over and over and over and over and over. And it's not the usefulness of the item, it's the way that they try to talk up and fancy up. It's a fucking space blanket. It is the good old-fashioned Mylar space blanket, which just say that's it. Advanced skin repair, Duraderm. I think we've seen this before in BattleBox, as a matter of fact. FDA cleared, from hospitals to the outdoors. FDA cleared. That is a very interesting way to say it. FDA cleared. So is it cleared or is it approved? Well, there's where we can ask them. Microbial liquid polymer that actively kills viruses. This is actually, I've seen this before though. And these things, I'm gonna open it just so I can show you. These things actually, you know, I'm quibbling over, I'm being very pedantic with the wording on the package. I'm not gonna. These things are, I've heard tales from reliable people that these things actually in an outdoor scenario, and it's sports too, these things can be pretty good. Not in a gaping open trauma wound, but in a standard kind of way, this can be pretty good. Blister prevention, blister management, cut, scrapes, chafing, fungus, burns, scars, post sutures. Interesting. When we say cuts and scrapes, we're talking not serious trauma. We're talking your run-of-the-mill, you know, kind of incisions, abrasions, stuff like that. But this does help, and this is pretty good to have. So each one of these is single use, but these I have heard from people that I trust that this product actually is a reliable kind of good thing to add to your medical kit. Not a long-term, not a permanent solution. You know, it's not. If you need stitches, you need stitches, but this will get you to the stitches. This will help you manage that injury until you get there. So, of course, now I can't get it back in the box because it's not wanting to go. I'll worry about that later. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Is that everything? Oh, and then we've got this, and I have no idea, is this, who makes this? There are a couple different companies that make this. Some are more reliable than others. These little things. Now, usually they come with a card to tell you what absolutely everything is on it. Is this a so I'm assuming, so look, we make a little spear. You've got a lure. You've got some hooks. Now, is this for scales? This guy on the outside, is that what that is after you catch it? I don't know. I've never been a big fan of these little tiny... That's actually pretty solid, though. This one's, you know, it's thin and a little softer, but the arrowheads there are pretty good. You know, spearfishing. You can do spearfishing with it, I guess. I've never been a big fan of these kind of little... These little micro metal tools. I was just watching Exploring It All unbox a whole subscription of like just these kinds of things, though. He really liked it. He really liked it. Just not my thing. So, and again, this is some people really, really like these. I don't like a brandless one with no information. Give me something to go with it. Okay. Finally, we got this knife by DEFCON 5 Tactical Products, which I find hilarious and ridiculous. Because if you want a tactical name, DEFCON 5... Okay, so guys, DEFCON, defense condition. The United States has 5 defense conditions. DEFCON 1, that's the most tactical. DEFCON 1 means we are at full-on nuclear war. DEFCON 5 means total peace. Nothing is going on. Nothing is happening. We have not been at DEFCON 4... DEFCON 5 in over... Because the lowest we've been since at least 9/11 is DEFCON 4. We have not been... DEFCON 5 is absolutely nothing is going on in the world. Not a damn thing. So to name your company DEFCON 5 Tactical Products is the stupidest tactical name I've ever heard. It might as well be called nothing to see here, folks. Nothing is going on, and there's no reason you would need anything tactical products. But they probably, having no fucking clue, thought that 5 was a bigger number than 1. And it's a countdown scale. DEFCON 5, DEFCON 4, DEFCON 3, DEFCON 2, and then DEFCON 1. And yes, I just throw it in my career field, we had to know the actual definitions and criteria to go from DEFCON 5 to DEFCON 1. And, not that, because, so... My Air Force career field was really cool because the base level of it, you could go the base level, and then you went to different specialties within it. But the dudes at Cheyenne Mountain, you know, if you've seen war games and stuff like that, those were guys from the base pool of my career field, you know, so like there was a lot to know. And of course, then you went in different specialties, like, you know, then you got the guys that were out deployed controlling air over the battlefield and everything. But yeah, same base career pool. It's funny that, you know, you have... Anyway, I never got to see Cheyenne Mountain. I never got to go there. I was never one of those dudes. I don't know how those guys got selected. But, yeah, so DEFCON 5 is a stupid fucking name. Here's all the specs, though. Right there. Now, I just looked this up. Even on their own website, they do not list an MSRP, but I found this on Chicago Cutlery for $17. $17. So, black G10 with a carbon fiber insert, and I don't know if this is real carbon fiber or like carbon fiber laminate, I don't know. $17. Ooh. Is this assisted? Okay, that's assisted. For a minute I was like, ugh. Deep carry clip, but only one way. At least it's got nice action. Interesting blade. I don't know if you could call that a harpoon-style blade, because it just is a weird... It's a weird thing. It's an 8 CR13 blade, so we know it's Chinese. They won't tell... I love it. They try to hide it. Not made in China, made in PRC. People's Republic of China is what that means. Trying to be sneaky about it. Okay. We've got an edge on it out of the box. That's pretty good, actually. You know, again, I think everything could be stropped at least out of the box. Interesting shape. I think they went for the look at our cool tactical shape. Tactical shape. Now, this is owned. This is part of Fox Group, you know, that makes Fox knives, like in Italy and stuff. But This is absolutely like one of their budgety kind of brands. I don't know. I can't say it's a terrible knife. I also can't say it's much better. Well, I can say I can't say it's better than M-Tech just based on the steel on the blade alone. At least I could say it's higher than that. But it's not wildly uncomfortable. The clip I feel in my hand a little bit there, but I do like the jimping on the thumb ramp. Not wild about this exaggerated blade shape, but it's not totally uncomfortable either for a $17 knife. And again, I have no idea what MSRP on this thing would be. But for a $17 knife, I think it's doable. I think it's passable. I wouldn't pay anything over that. I wouldn't pay $1 over 20 for this thing. But if we've got... This actually looks like it might be real carbon fiber put in there. Not just a laminate on top of like a piece of G10, which is nice. And then we've got the actual G10 scales. For the materials, $17, $20. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. I still hate the name of the company because it's stupid. I think that this is more of a sci-fi form over function kind of blade, but if it holds up, it holds up. It's all in how they heat treated this piece of steel. And you can take it out of the package and go cut stuff with it, which is what a knife is supposed to do. So I'm gonna give this thing a pass and say, you know what? At least it's a usable knife out of the package, and that's really what it's supposed to do. Wouldn't be my first choice, but it does what it's supposed to do. So that is the steel to reel, whatever the hell level we're looking at, and I have a feeling this has got to be the most basic box that they have. I mean, it's got to be. So we've got the bivy, we've got the rain cover, we've got the dermaderm. So, and then we've got our bottles, our travel bottles. If I was gonna start like talking about things that I liked and didn't like, again, I know that there are going to be folks out there that are going to say, hey, you can use these for stuff. I know, I could, but if I wanted them, I'd buy them. This is not the kind of stuff that I personally would be subscribing to a box for. Your personal opinions are what are important, though, because if you're spending money, that it's you feel like you got your money out of the box. But for me, I don't feel like this is. These are the two items I would be most happy with in this box right here. The rain cover, yeah, also has some good use. But again, if you never had one of these before, good that you have one now. If you already have 39 of them, start seeing how big a blanket you can make out of it, I guess. I don't know. And this thing, quite frankly, I would lose this. I would lose this. Or I'd throw it in a drawer and forget about it. But that's me. Other more responsible people probably wouldn't lose it. So, what do you guys think? What are your impressions of this steel to reel box for August? Somebody pointed out one day on the last one, they're like, so where's the reel in steel to reel? And I was like, yeah, this is the reel, I guess. This is the fishing. And here we got some steel, and the rest is just, I don't know. But what are your thoughts, guys? Let's hear it. Interesting? Not interesting? Meh? Okay? Tell me. So anyway, thanks so much, guys, for everything. Thanks for letting me know what you think, because I love interacting with you guys and hearing. Let me know if I got something wrong. Let me know if you guys don't agree. Let's talk about that stuff, because like I said, I have been talked down from my position before. Maybe I just got something wrong. But anyway, you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.